China is one of the most populous countries in the world. This country has a sustainable culture that has existed for almost 4,000 years and is the forerunner of many of the foundations of the modern, sophisticated world. China is a country located in East Asia with its capital city in Beijing. This country has the second largest population in the world of around 1.4 billion people and an area of 9.69 million square kilometers. Making China the third largest country in the world, the country was founded in 1949 after the end of the Chinese Civil War. And since then, it has been led by a single party. China has a strategic position compared to other countries. This is because its location is in the middle of a country or continent, which means China has borders with direct access to neighboring countries, even between continents. Meanwhile, in terms of territorial waters, China has direct borders with 8 countries, namely South Korea, North Korea, the Philippines, Vietnam, Japan, Brunei Darussalam, Malaysia, and Indonesia. China had the largest and most complex economy in the world for more than 2,000 years, along with several periods of glory and decline. Since the introduction of reforms, China is the country with the fastest economic growth in the world. China has nuclear weapons and has the world's largest active army, with the world's second largest military spending. Almost all Chinese people use Mandarin, which is also the official language. Meanwhile, a small portion use Mongolian, Korean, and Uyghur. China has become a major world economic power thanks to its rapid economic growth and smart trade approach. Over the past 20 years, China has been considered a country with rapid economic growth. China's rising income has been linked to global economic movements. China's successful economic growth, which has made it the second largest country in the world and a world economic giant, has had a significant impact on the global economy. China is known as the country that has the greatest influence on the world economy. Xi Jinping's country is able to control various industrial lines, ranging from communications to electronic goods. Most of the manufactured goods spread throughout the world now come from the Bamboo Curtain country. Many experts even speculate that China could overtake the United States as the world's superpower. The Chinese government set a long-term goal to build China into a fully developed and prosperous country by 2049, 100 years after the founding of the People's Republic. Given its success since the start of economic reforms in 1978, such a transformation is certainly possible. China faces serious domestic challenges such as an aging population, a gap between rural and urban areas, an underdeveloped financial system, sluggish innovation, and dependence on carbon-based energy sources. Furthermore, China's external economic relations have become contentious with a number of key partners, resulting in increased trade and investment barriers. China's 40 years of economic reform and growth coincided with steady urbanization. The urban population has increased by 1% per year, from 20% at the start of the reform to 60% today. That includes more than 200 million workers.